Dude, let's try to get Ben Heckendorn to build a USB trackball controller. Not a bad idea, dude. I'm kind of in favor of that. Alan just asked if I'm going to play Pokemon Sun or Moon. Well, if I did, I don't know how I would stream it. I don't have any way to do that, so kind of going to stick to the things that I'm able to stream when I'm playing games here on the channel. If somebody wants to send me a modified 3DS that has streaming, all by all means, or a PSP that can do it, then hey, I'll do that. You know what? I'm a man of the people. If you help me out, I'll help you out. I'll stream what you want. For now, I can only stream PS4 games because I don't have an Elgato and I don't have any modified systems. And there comes the whole centipede all in one shot. Alright. So far, so good, other than this flea here. Got rid of him. Alright, come on. Watch out for the spider, Steve. Remember, there's a spider there. Yeah. Sometimes I just get too focused on shooting the damn centipede and forget to look out for spiders. And the freaking fleas. And the stuff that drops down. Yeah, see, I think I got 1200 there for the spider because I was totally not paying attention. Spider jumped out right in front of me and I got lucky and killed it, but I got a bonus because it was so close to me. Speaking of close, that was too close. That's why I died. Oh! Suddenly a good run goes to pot that quick. No new comments from the chat. I'll start another run of Millipede, and then I think at some point here I'm going to switch and play a different game. But let's give this a few more goes before I call it. Yeah, now you see what the DDT is useful for. I took out a whole centipede with it. That's why you should save it if you can, to do stuff like that. Go away, flea. Nobody likes you, flea. Alright, 2 waves. I shouldn't get cocky because it will eventually get more rocky. Another thing I probably failed to mention for those watching somebody play this for the very first time is that when you shoot the centipede, the head pieces are left behind for each part of it you shoot, and I just picked up an extra life, so that's another sign that this run is not going too badly. And the spiders, of course, just keep getting faster on you. That was a little bit of luck. Okay, come on. What was that thing? I don't know, but it got me a nice points bonus. And poison dropped everything on my head, so now I'm dead. Bowser, ruler of Koopas, just left a comment, but I need to not die, so I'll read it in a second, Bows. Okay, come on. Let's see if I can... Oh! Well, I got 1 life left. So, maybe I can try not to totally crap the bed on my last life here. Let's see how that goes. Well, at least I cleared 1 more wave. Alright. Always happy when I can clear 1 more wave. And the poison dropped the centipede right down on my freaking head. That's probably going to be game over. Yep. Alright, let me see what Bowser said. Bowser said, "What's up? Hey, what game is this?" "That's Millipede, dude. I'm playing Millipede on Atari Classics for PlayStation 4. And Chris says, "We need to figure out how to set this up to stream some Atari 2600 too. Dude, if you can find an Elgato capture card that takes the input from an Atari 2600, I will do it. You and I can do that. In fact, you come here to Omaha and we will do it together. We will play some two-player Atari 2600 games and stream them live. I promise. All right, let's see. I need to pick a new game. How do I go to the menu? There we go, main menu. I've already done Millipede. Oh, well, speaking of Atari 2600 games, dude, they're on this. So I guess we could do some of those as well, but not in classic Atari style. They would be in PS4 emulation style, but they are there. I wonder which, if any of those, would be worth watching. Oh, what does he say? Easy enough to find a box to convert RF to component. Elgato external should handle it, I would think. Well, you're probably right about that. Yeah, I think I'll just save the Atari 2600 ones for a little later and stick to the arcade games for now. Let's go with Warlord. Now, hopefully this controls with the touchpad as suggested. I'm going to try it and find out. Yes, actually, it appears you can indeed use the touchpad in the middle of the PS4 controller because I'm moving my blue circle in the bottom right. As you can see, Warlord is pretty straightforward. You want to do it breakout style. You want to block your opponent's shot and then fire your own. You can also capture a shot and release it once it powers up, as my purple opponent just did. Except I don't remember how to capture. Let me see how it works with this. I was hoping it was the X button, but that doesn't seem to be doing it. Oh, yes it did. Alright, so you know what? Using the touchpad and using the crosshairs are just about the same, so I think I will just stick with using the crosshairs for now because it's working out about the same. The Atari 2600 version of this is actually pretty damn close to being the same. It's a rather faithful adaptation considering some of the hardware specs and limitations of that console. It emulates the franticness of this gameplay quite well. I am dead. My castle was besieged. Okay. Yeah, I'm the blue one, Bows. That's me. It's a game with all classic games. That is the deal. There are actually 2 volumes of Atari Classics, 1 and 2. Let's get a game going here. 3, 2, 1. Player 1 is in the lead. It'd be funny if it actually did make comments like that, if it just gave you straight up first person shooter comments like, "You've lost the lead. Killing spree. Total rampage." So yeah, as you can see, it's like a little bit Pong and a little bit Breakout. It's a little of this and a little of that. But then what am I saying? You may not have ever played Pong or Breakout if you're watching this, so my apologies if that explanation made no sense whatsoever. But I suppose you can Google those things. Pong being the first ever arcade hit, and Breakout being a game that nearly every computer in the 1980s could play when I was a kid. Crunch and I used to play it on Apple II in the computer lab in our school. And also, if you don't know what an Apple II is, I suppose you might have to Google that as well. My castle walls are seriously being breached here. Why can't the computer players spend more time attacking each other and less time attacking me? And I'm dead. And also Oregon Trail. Yeah, you and I spent plenty of time playing Oregon Trail, although I think you and I both enjoyed the hunting aspect of it more than the actual educational aspect. We kind of didn't play it the way we were supposed to. You and I would just shoot all those bears in the woods. See if I can do name entry here. LMNOPQRS. Now this part's actually easier to control with the touchpad than with the crosshairs. Go figure. JJ. There we go. Alright, I think it's time to pick a different game. That's enough of Warlords for a while. Space Duel. One player. That's the game I want. This is kind of asteroidy. Again, apologies if you don't know asteroids, but it's definitely got a similar vibe, other than the fact that these things don't break apart when I shoot them. Oh, well, maybe they do. I have a shield. That might come in handy. And I can use my joypad to thrust. Although I thrust myself right into oblivion there, so not the smartest move. It's weird. Some of them break apart and some of them do not. And some of them shoot at you and can't even be shot when you seem to be directly shooting at them. Not sure what the rule is, why sometimes you can hit the things that are in front of you and sometimes you can't. That one I could hit, so go figure. Bonus level 20. Alright, now the shapes appear to have changed. Let me thrust myself to a safer spot. Break these down into smaller cubes. Whoa! What's with the little blue things? Did those break out of one of the things I shot? I don't know!